So you want to master the one-man apocalypse himself, Roadhog. Stick around and find out how. Hey, what's going on, you guys? My name is Inkarnid, and today I'm going to be teaching all you Overwatch fans out there how to master Roadhog and a few tips and tricks here and there to make sure you are rocking it in quick play and competitive play. So basically, I'm going to start with going over some of Roadhog's abilities, so let's jump into this. So first of all, starting with his main weapon that he has, the scrap gun, you are able to shoot a single shot with your shotgun, and it does a decent amount of damage to enemies. It is quite a underpowered weapon, and you do have to really rely on Roadhog's abilities, but we'll get into that a little bit later. And you can also press the left trigger or the right click on PC to basically let out one more powerful burst of the shotgun, which is going to do a lot more damage. Now moving on to his left shift or left bumper ability on Xbox, the chain hook. Now you're going to be using this a lot. What it does is it shoots out a hook that is going to hook in your enemy and do some damage to them. This is a huge part of playing Roadhog, and every player needs to know how to use this to their full advantage. If you can just be super accurate with this hook, then you will dominate with Roadhog. And now, of course, his next ability, Take a Breather, which is activated by pressing E on PC or right bumper on Xbox. And what this does, it gives you health, just a short amount, about 300 health around there. And it is really helpful when you're playing Roadhog because you are going to need health. When you take damage, you can seriously just heal yourself, and it is really easy to just bounce back again, which makes Roadhog that much better, that much easier to master. And finally, moving on to his ultimate, activated by Q on PC or Y on Xbox, is Whole Hog. It basically upgrades your scrap gun to a crazy LMG, which does a fair amount of damage, guys. Now, this isn't one of these ultimates that is just going to take out an entire team, because it doesn't really do too much damage. If you just want to take out a single enemy, then that's great. But if you're going for play of the game, trying to get quad kills with this thing, it's just not happening, guys. This is the kind of ultimate that is best used when you have a bunch of enemies grouped together that are at very low health. Then you can pick them off easily, get that play of the game, and be the hero that you always wanted to be. Now, guys, moving on to some more strategies with Roadhog, and this is the main strategy that is going to get you a ton of wins in Overwatch. So basically, this is called a combo attack with Roadhog. This is something that you see me using in the gameplay right now. I'm constantly using this to pick up kills. It does a lot of damage, guys. It is absolutely insane. So basically, the combo and being great at Roadhog is as easy as 1, 2, 3. 1. Pull out your chain hook and hook in an enemy. 2. Take your scrap gun and shoot them with it. And 3. Melee them. That will do a lot of damage. Any offensive type with low health, around 200 or 250, will instantly be dead. And if they're not, you can always just shoot them with your shotgun again. It's really easy. But yeah, that is the main gist of how to play Roadhog, guys. Now we're going to get to a little bit more positioning-wise on the map. So now that you know how to combo people and you know his basic abilities, now we're going to teach you how to be going on the map with your team. So basically, of course, Roadhog is a tank, and he has 600 health, which is a lot of health, which means you're going to want to be on the front line. Now you're going to want to be on the front line because as a tank, you're going to want to be taking the damage for your offensive and defensive teammates to pick everybody off. But also, especially with Roadhog, you want to be on the front of the line because your hook doesn't have unlimited range, guys. You're going to need to get close to the enemy to use your hook, and it just makes sense to be at the front line because you have a lot of health, you can heal yourself so you can keep doing your job correctly as a tank, and you can also combo people by being very close to them. It's really easy, guys, and that is basically how you position yourself with Roadhog. So now I'm going to talk a little bit more about how to position yourself when you're healing. Now, of course, when you're at about 300 to 400 health, you want to be healing yourself. You don't want to wait a super long time, guys, because obviously ultimates can happen. There's many people who can do a lot of damage from a single shot or ability that they have, so you want to make sure that you're always filled up at 600 health. So of course, when you're at 300 to 400, make sure you're using your take a breather and make sure you're behind a wall or some kind of cover so that you're not being shot at while you're doing this, because although it will still help, it just kind of defeats the purpose if you're being damaged while you're healing. It won't help anything, guys, and it does have a cooldown time, so of course, that's not really worth it to do that, so make sure behind cover. If you're in a bind, that's where you want to pull out Whole Hog, your ultimate. It's going to really help you in those kind of situations. When I'm in a bind, I bring out my ultimate, and I take both of them out, and then usually your abilities will be done cooling down by then, so you can heal, and then just move on with your game. So only use your ultimate if you're in a bind or you see a really good situation where you can take the objective. There's a lot of low health enemies. Other than that, I wouldn't really rush your ultimate. I mean, some games you don't even really have to use it if you're in quick play because it's just really easy. So I hope you guys enjoyed this guide to Roadhog. Hopefully you can play Roadhog better in the future. My name is Inkarnid. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys later.